Hi, and welcome back to Your Autism Game Plan. I'm Joya Vanderlaan, a family nurse practitioner, a functional medicine specialist, and an autism mom. Today we're going to be talking about phase 1 liver detoxification. Are you in the wrong place? Is this an autism video? Yes, it is. The problem is that most autistic people are very poor detoxifiers. And it's really important then to talk about detoxification and how our body gets rid of toxins, because there are ways that we can help our bodies, our children's bodies, deal with toxins. We're exposed to toxins every day. Some of those we have no control over. It's in the air. But some of them we do have control over. And that's why I made videos on, for instance, how to clean up your household using different cleaning products, cleaner body products, and so on. But I want to explain to you today the importance of phase 1 liver detoxification, because this is something we can control, we can improve in our children. And when our children are full of toxins and they're unable to remove them, that can lead to worsened symptoms, behaviors, poor sleep, physical symptoms like skin rashes, constipation, and lots of other things. We want to help our kids. This is one way that we can do that. Our bodies were made to detoxify. We detoxify through our skin when we sweat. We detoxify through our lungs by breathing out certain toxins. We can pee out other certain toxins because the kidneys have filtered them out of the blood. And then there's the GI system, which includes the liver. Remember though, kids with autism, people with autism, generally have higher chance of having impaired ability to detoxify. And so they suffer those consequences of having higher levels of toxins in their body that they were not able to excrete. So this is where the liver comes in. The liver needs to perform phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification so that these toxic compounds that we're inevitably going to be exposed to can get excreted from the body in a healthy way. And there are certain things we can do to support and speed up that detoxification through the liver. Normally, the body does a great job of filtering these toxins out and getting rid of them, breaking them down and connecting them with other pieces and eliminating them from the body. But those processes all require certain cofactors, usually nutrients, vitamins, like for phase 1 detoxification in the liver, for instance, various B vitamins, glutathione, different flavonoids, which are very commonly found in antioxidant foods. And if we're missing these certain nutrients, vitamins, ingredients, then phase 1, the process of phase 1 liver detoxification is slowed, and we don't break down those toxins like we should in order to get them ready for phase 2 detoxification and elimination. So we want to pay attention to both phase 1 and phase 2. My next video will be on phase 2. For now, we're going to focus on phase 1 liver detoxification. Phase 1 liver detoxification is responsible for breaking down or digesting toxic compounds so that they're more water soluble, and then it sends them on to phase 2. Now, in the meantime, these toxic compounds can be volatile and cause symptoms. So not only do we want phase 1 to be working well, we also want phase 2 to be working really well so that there's no backup or log jam causing a backup of these toxins before phase 2 can take care of it and get it out of the body. So phase 1 is really important, but next week we'll learn about phase 2 and how you can help phase 2 detoxification as well. Not only do we need phase 1 and 2 liver detoxification to have adequate removal of chemicals and toxins from our bodies, we need a functioning gastrointestinal tract or GI tract, the gut, right? So if we think about the liver and the phase 1 and phase 2, that's all good and fine if they're working properly. But where does it go after that? Well, it gets excreted through the gut or through the urinary system. Now, let's think about a child who's constipated. And this is one of the issues with constipation. The liver then can dump the toxins ready for excretion into the bowel. Well, if the child's constipated, then that material sits in the intestines for longer than it should instead of moving on, and that gives it a chance to get reabsorbed into the system, causing, again, more toxins floating around that the liver then has to recirculate and refilter. The kidneys have to refilter. And so what can happen if we try and aggressively detoxify a child who is constipated, very often we can actually end up redistributing the toxins and chemicals in their bodies rather than getting rid of it. So what am I saying? I'm saying before you aggressively go after liver detoxification, you need to think more basic. Think about the bowels. Is the child constipated? You want to make sure that your child is having regular bowel movements before you start any other kind of aggressive detoxification, whether that's liver detox or yeast, candida detox, or anything else. Having regular bowel movements is so, so important. If you learned just now that you do need help with your child's constipation issues, be sure to check out my previous videos on constipation. There's a lot of helpful ideas in there on how to get your child unconstipated and pooping regularly. Thank you again for joining me. I hope this has been valuable to you. I know at the beginning when our daughter was diagnosed with autism, it was so overwhelming, so much information out there, and I just didn't know where to start. And I'm a nurse practitioner, so I can only imagine what it's like for non-healthcare parents to deal with this. So my hope is that I'm providing you with good, usable, actionable information that you can use then to help your child at home. Be sure to subscribe to my email list. You'll get notifications of everything new that's coming out. First look at all the information that I do send out. And then also, of course, first view at when my very exciting new course comes out, and you'll have a first chance to look at that and buy that if you choose. In the meantime, I hope you're enjoying all the free content that I've put out there, and honestly, really just helping your child the best you can. Remember, be gentle with yourself. You're doing a great job.